Welcome to our channel.
House of Pierre.
My name is Tala Pierre.
I'm Jerome Pierre.
Today we're talking about inspections.
Yay.
Yeah, yay, because after you pass an inspection you have to pay. So we passed 3 inspections since is it 3?
I think it's 3.
We passed 3 inspections since we last spoke. The first one is plumbing, second electrical, and third is
HVAC.
Installation. Is HVAC one too?
Yeah, I thought we had to do HVAC. Yeah, they had to do HVAC inspection.
Okay, 4. Electrical inspection we passed, even with the cable that we ran. Cat 8, audio, and automation cables.
It's electrical, but it's low voltage electrical. We didn't do high voltage electrical. Those are electrical cables.
Okay, whatever.
We're still trying to get our 400 amp panel passed by PG&E.
Oh yeah.
We have the cables there's big fat 200 amp cables that goes back to where the 400 amp panel should be on the outside of our wall. And we also have 200 amp panels that the 200 amp cables go into that's in our garage. So the panels are all complete within the garage, but we're still waiting on that outside panel to be approved so we can actually put it in place. And if we don't get it approved in time and it doesn't turn on in time, we're going to have to limp along with our temporary power, which is in the back.
Don't like that.
No, and I don't know exactly how that would even work.
Oh, there's something in my eye? No?
No.
Okay. Feels like there's a cat hair. Oh, there it was. You just didn't see it because you're getting old. See? One thing we forgot to talk about is running the cable underground. Remember? Running the fiber cable underground. So we don't have this ugly cable hanging from our backyard. It's ugly.
So let's give you a little story. In our last backyard, prior to all the demolition, we had 2 cables that came in from the back.
Ugly.
Electrical wire, the cable company cable, and the fiber cable. We also had a platform that went to the...
It looked like this. See, it's a cat toy.
Yes.
But literally cable.
We had a platform in the back that probably raised it up maybe a foot that you can actually step on. But the cable itself came down to about, at least my head.
And he hit his head like that.
My neck. So it was very, very low. It came down to the cable, the electrical panel in the back.
Yeah.
And the fiber cable, for whatever reason, sloped down and came back up to the house. We called AT&T. I tried to get them to come out and run the fiber cable like immediately because the walls are not even up yet. So we're like, this is like the best time to do it. Apparently they don't do that service. What they did say though was that if you wanted to, you could run the line down underground, bring it across your lawn, and then put it to an opening in your crawl space. So that's going to be good. So,
what is the tube called that plastic tubing they said to use?
it's PVC tubing.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Nothing special. Just go to your local Home Depot and get it.
Which is a good idea. So if you wanted to do it, so they said about 3-inch diameter PVC piping, it has to go all the way to the telephone pole where it's going to be, and just run it underneath your ground about 6 inches or more, and then bring it out to any opening within your crawl space. And then
I am done with doing it ourselves. I'm not doing anything ourselves anymore.
Well,
that's a lie.
Yeah,
we always do things
have
ourselves.
it done, or you do it yourself.
Yeah.
However you want to do it.
Because you got to trench the dirt. I don't know. Okay, so the next inspection was plumbing that we passed, and plumbing was quite fun. We ran into an issue because we noticed that bathroom floor to the transition to the shower had a boop boop.
Had a sill.
Had like a curb. What they call it, I don't know what a curb was, but it has like a curb. Makes sense because like you see a curb and that's what a curb is. And I was like, this is a modern house. We never wanted that. We wanted seamless transition and I thought we spoke about this a million times, but like seamless.
And we bought tiles to be able to...
Yeah, accommodate that.
Right.
Regular tile and then non-slip tile. But they both look the same. So you have to reiterate and keep repeating yourself, or have it documented somewhere, or put it in your contract, because we thought we were all on the same page with the seamless floor without a curb. So We went kind of back and forth. It's my bad for saying, oh, okay, fine, leave the curb. The thing was, like, you want a spa-like feel, right? A curb is just gonna gives you that 90s look. It's just not our jam, and so we went back and forth, and they had to break up what was their existing, and it's gonna cost us. But like at the end of the day, this is our forever home, so we had to remove it. Then we passed inspection, so good, yay. HVAC. I don't know much about the HVAC situation because it was mainly the contractor just installing it. You might know more, but we just passed it. I know that he wanted the vents to be bigger, whatever that vent is called, because it was small for
The
him.
return. So there's a vent that pulls the air into the HVAC system. If you make it small and you have a lot of air current in this, it'll start whistling, and you know, and we had that in our last house. I did not want that again. So we actually doubled the actual space, the widening of that return to make sure that there's a lot more surface area to pull air in, so to lessen the impact of that whistling. The only other thing, the other return. So the other return, Tala did not want to see.
I don't want to see anything
in her ugly in the ceiling.
I don't want to
she
see
thought it would be
anything
ugly.
on the ceiling.
So someone came up with a brilliant idea of putting the return
The HVAC guy.
inside and it's actually in one of the corners in the skylight well,
Let's be fine.
and it's higher than the ceiling inside that corner.
Fine. We've been running cable in that house. Like, we just have a nice ladder, golden ladder for you, and a harness. Just go rock climbing.
Yeah, so
make it a rock climbing situation.
If I ever expire, you know what happened. So
Then there are these vent covers called fits. If you want a modern look, it just looks seamless. So every vent in the house will have a fits, right?
yes,
So
and we'll show you what that looks like.
yeah, and then in the bathrooms, I don't know, you got the Panasonic something to suck up all the dirty air in the bathroom.
Yeah, just the fans, the whisper fan. It's this whisper ceiling fan
But that's
that pulls
supposed to be
the
the
air
best
out.
one.
Yes.
That's what the HVAC is like right now. It's not as exciting to me. It's kind of, I just don't want to see anything anywhere on the ceiling, which drives me nuts. So we did pass the insulation inspection, correct?
Correct.
He makes a payment, so I don't know. Each inspection you pay. Well, that's how we do it. I don't know if other contractors do that. So the insulation is interesting, right? Like, we were actually there during that process because we're trying to run the audio cable. It's really dangerous to inhale that stuff because it's glass.
Fiberglass.
So we had to wear a mask, like an N95 mask, because that stuff, I mean, it even gets in your eye. I remember I'm like, oh my God, my eyes are hurting.
Inspection went well. We did do multiple installations, but we'll talk about it later. We have rockable installation as well as fiberglass installation. And rockable internally was for making everything quiet.
Well, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe,
And hit that bell.
and talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.